What's up, guys? We're back on Pokemon Showdown today for another chill PS Live. Replays are down right now because Zarella is doing some updates to regard fixing some crashes. So I'm not able to commentate my OST round 2 games versus Shoka, which I wanted to do, but those will be up the soonest I can. And in the meantime, I'm going to be using the team that I used versus Shoka in game 1 that I built recently, and I liked it a lot. It was for the OU team building challenge based around HydreiGONE plus Jirachi, and I ended up with a result that I liked a lot, so I'm just going to be using a live with it. And one thing if you want to use this team, I will be posting the importable of this team on Twitter, so the link to my Twitter will be in the description of this video, and you should definitely check that out. I'll tweet this team right when this video goes up then. So that's it. I'll just get right into the first game, and let's see what happens. So we've got a team with really blue and purple. Interesting, with an Excadrill. He's got Sable. It's a pretty interesting team. I don't know where I am on the ladder. I went to lead off with my Diancie because he does have that Sableye, so he does lead with the Excadrill. I wasn't sure if he would, but because of Mold Breaker, he does have Mold Breaker, so it's not going to really be in my benefit to stay in and protect. So I'm just going to switch right out to my Lando T. Yeah, if I go for the protect, he's still going to get rocks because of that Mold Breaker, so there's no point doing that to myself. And I'll just go to my Lando T, which threatens his team quite a bit. It does threaten his team, unless he's like Mega Gyarados and like Prankster Sableye, which means it can burn me, but that'd be pretty nasty. Excadrill is really annoying because Jirachi can't really get hazards up on this. The other reason I wanted to use this team is because I like it a lot, but there are also a few things I want to work out. Like, I sometimes want HP Fire on Diancie, I sometimes want U-Turn or Body Slam on Jirachi. I'm also deciding between Timid or Scarf Killed. I'm also deciding my HydreiGONE's move slot, so yeah, he does go straight for the rocks, so at least this guy is aware of the power of Mold Breaker. I don't exactly know what I want to go for here. I don't want to just go for an Earthquake and have him like abuse the fact, but I don't want to go for a. I'm just gonna go for a Stone Edge. I don't want to. Oh, okay. He goes directly into his Sableye. So, what do I want to get burned? But he's, yeah, okay. So I want to go into my HydreiGONE. The Sableye getting off its Mega is going to stop me from hitting up rocks, but there's nothing I can really do to stop that, as he does just go straight for the Wisp, so I can get in my HydreiGONE, and I'm just going to fire off a Dark Pulse. It'll hit everything on his team except for the Toxicroak fairly hard, which I kind of doubt he'll bring in fear of what I expect him to fear a Draco Meteor, so I mean, I could also fire off Draco here, but I'm expecting his Excadrill to come in. Now that his Sableye is Mega Evolved, that's really great for me because now it doesn't have that Prankster Wisp, so I can threaten it with the Lando T a little bit better. Also, even with the Jirachi a little bit better. He does go to his Excadrill, and because of that Mold Breaker, he will break through my Levitate, but I don't remember if this is Modest or Timid. This is... I don't know if he'd be Jolly Leftovers Excadrill. I'm just going to fire off another Dark Pulse as I am able to outspeed him and take him out, which is great for me. Because of the Life Orb rocks and the burn, this HydreiGONE is almost dead, but it can still drop a Draco and get a kill. And if you haven't seen the new Draco Meteor animation, oh my god. I sure hope you'll see it today because it is amazing. I'm sure Joey loves it, but he goes into his Serperior. This thing is a massive threat. How do I want to play around it? I'm going to go to my Jirachi, expecting him to go straight for the Dragon Pulse, actually, as that's exactly what he does. And here I'm just going to go for the U-Turn to get off damage on this thing. I'm not sure if he wants to go for the HP Fire or the Leaf Storm, but I could also Iron Head. But I think my Keldeo is Modest, so I feel like the U-Turn plus Secret Sword would be able to take out the Serperior. It's a little risky because it leaves me a little bit open to Gyarados, but I do have HP Electric on my Keldeo. So I don't feel a little bit, I can deal with it. And he does switch out to his Sableye, so this is great for me. I can go to my Diancie and just fire off a Moonblast. And he has 2 poison types, but Moonblast will still do a hefty chunk to them. and I can get off my Mega Evolution, so this way I have a very solid switch into the Sableye, and it can't, I mean, it's already Mega Evolved, and almost everything on the team threatens it anyway, but I can just get off my Mega Evolution and hit him hard with something. Oh, this does have one downside though, that he can go to Superior and go for the Moonblast, and that's annoying. I do have my own AV Superior, which can get some damage on his Superior, I guess, and tank a hit, but maybe I should run some special defense on my Jirachi. How much HP am I running? I hit 401, okay. So I'm gonna run a calc on this Jirachi. Actually, I'm gonna calc this first. See how much a Modest Secret Sword does. 54 to 64. Jirachi, I'm not always specially defensive. I'm wishing now that I was specially defensive, but I'm not. And plus 2. Oh, I don't have this special defense. I do have a lot of speed, and that's another thing I'm not sure whether I'd rather have Speed F or Speed. I'm thinking of moving it to Speed F, but this is jolly, but it doesn't matter. And HP Fire, plus 2 HP Fire is doing 59 to 70. And how much health am I at right now? I am at 90, and so Leaf Storm can't do like 20%. If Leaf Storm does 20%, that'll be a bit too much. And that's life for Leaf Storm doing that much. Okay, so I'm gonna sack my Diancie right here, as he does just go straight for the Leaf Storm. And is he Life Orb? No, he's not. So I'm just gonna go into my Jirachi and U-turn out. It should be enough to put him in range of the of Keldeo, and if not, I'm screwed. But yeah, I should be able to tank an HP Fire here and U-turn out on the Superior. He may even fear a Choice Scarf. I don't know if he would. Has he seen Leftovers? Yeah, he has seen Leftovers. Oh, it's Substitute. That's nasty. Okay. That's not very nice. Oh my god. What I'm gonna do here is go to my own Superior. This is like the only way I can deal with this thing now, is just to go with my own Superior and damage this thing so that Keld can beat it. I'm just gonna go for a safe HP Fire. It'll do good damage. I have an Assault Vest, so I can take his hit, and I can put him in range of Keldeo's Secret Sword. And I am realizing now how big of a threat Superior is to this team. Good god. Alakazam is also a threat, which is another good reason to run HP Spidaf on my Rachi, but there we go. I'm able to get off a nice HP Fire on his Superior. It seems like we both got crits, wow. And I actually win the speed tie on this one, but I am not able to take him out, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? So I'm going to go to my Keldeo right here, and what are you talking about? Everything, you're in range of every single attack after you took that first HP Fire, so I don't really understand his point there, but HP Electric Oko's Gyarados, right? Better. Or I can go for HP Electric here and stop him from setting up. Let me just calc it. Keldeo OU Choice Scarf with Modest. I mean, Substitute is also something I have to play with and might make some misses. Let's see, HP Electric. And it does not Oko, so can I Oko Superior? With HP, yeah, I should. So I'm going to go for the HP Electric here so that the Gyarados can't set up, and if he does go to Toxicroak, I still get off damage on it, which is okay with me, and I can just sack him on here. I'm okay with that. What do I want to sack? Jirachi is kind of a liability, so I'm gonna go to my Jirachi. He might also Ice Punch. I don't know if he has Ice Punch, but he might have it. And this gives me an opportunity to get up rocks. He actually pulls a double switch into Nidoking, so I should be able to outspeed this Nidoking. Because actually I may not if he's timid. That's not very nice. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. Oh, I was faster. So maybe I could have gone for the Iron Head Flinches, but yeah, that's that. So I want to take this as an opportunity to go into my HydreiGONE, and I'm debating whether I should go for the Roost or not. I feel like I should go for the roost, but man, I've been in nasty situations before where going for the roost ended up biting me, so I'm trying to figure out if I don't need to go for the roost. So let's say attack right here, and he goes into a superior, sacks it, and then goes into something else. Can I lose? I can lose if I miss Stone Edge or if he has Ice Punch on his Toxicroak. If he has Ice Punch on his Toxicroak, I can lose. I mean, he should save his Nidoking because he has a sack and superior that's going to do nothing. So, oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Okay, so this is looking very, very bad for me now. I'm going to go into my Keldeo, and I'm forced to just Hydro Pump right here. I don't have any other play. Oh my god, this is biting me really badly. So he actually goes into a superior. If he's going to go to his Gyarados, I think I lose, because he can go to his Gyarados right now. Oh my god, I choked. I did this in my OST game too, where I lose to Latios when he should have sacked. I mean, I guess it's a prediction, but I mean, you had your superior right there at 0 health. I mean, as in like it would die to Stealth Rock, so I don't really understand letting your Nidoking go, because Nidoking was really, really unnecessary to take the choice moves from my Keldeo. So he does go into his Toxicroak right here. I think he's giving me a chance, to be completely honest. I want to go for the Hydro Pump, and I'm just going to let my Keldeo die, as he just goes straight for the Gunk Shot and does not kill me. So I want to go for another Hydro Pump. If he SDs, then I'm in trouble. Oh, if he SDs. I'm going to go to my Lando T. I feel like I'm choking this really, really badly, but if this is Ice Punch anyway, I lose. Okay, so I go to my Lando T. What does he do? He just Gunk Shots again. And I'm going to Rock Polish right here. Let's see what he does. I need to Rock Polish so I can outspeed that Nidoking. Unless, wait, no, he has to be Modest Nidoking in that meet. That means he has to be Modest. But Lando T does not outspeed Jolly Gyarados. I'm gonna go for the Rock Polish. I think it's necessary at this point in the game to go for the Rock Polish right here. I don't know if -1 Stone Edge can take out the Gyarados, and that's what I'm worried about. I don't even know if Keldeo can live the rocks. Oh, it's at 6.2. That is at 7. Okay. Actually goes straight into his Gyarados and does not have Intimidate. Splendid. So I can just go for a Stone Edge right here. I do connect and take him out, so I'm able to recover from a mistake by roosting with the HydreiGONE on the wrong turn. Oh my god. Call me a god for roosting right there. Oh my god. I can't believe I make the same mistake twice in a row. At the same time, I guess it's a prediction. So he got me right there by Ice Beaming my HydreiGONE with the Nidoking. Maybe we should run a little different speed creep on Pokemons. I mean, Nidoking isn't common at all, but at this point, Earthquake clean sweeps him, so that's good game. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe even staying in with Keld the first turn anyway wasn't the best play. The reason I did it is because I didn't want him to double switch. I really wanted my Lando T to get set up on his Toxicroak. And I don't know why his Gyarados did not have Intimidate, but also had leftovers. It doesn't really make sense to me. I should live a Sucker Punch, as I do live a Sucker Punch pretty comfortably, and EQ's going to take out the Nidoking to finish the game, so I'm able to recover from a pretty shaky position. Good god. But at least the team pulled through, and we're on to the next one. So my opponent has an offense, straight up offense team, featuring a Mamoswine, which is going to be pretty tough. Mamoswine is a really big nuisance to this team, but I do have a fast Jirachi, which can Iron Head flinch it. I mean, I do have Jirachi. He does have the Heatran, but and the Bisharp, so he has stuff to take on the Jirachi. Yes, but it's great. It's fine. That's fine. It's great to play subs on the ladder, it's really fun, but Pinsir, I think Diancie is a really big threat to him. I do have HP, I don't have Earth Power, so basically the Bisharp might be able to, I also have a lot of attack investment to 2 KO Clefable, so that Bisharp might be able to take me on. Okay, he actually leads with Breloom. I'm just gonna go straight for the Iron Head. No reason to mess around here. If I don't flinch, then I'm screwed, but I think his team was a Sash spam. Sash Mamoswine, Sash Bisharp, Sash Mamoswine, basically, yeah. But I'm gonna go for my Stealth Rocks here. I don't expect him to stay in, as he does switch out to his Bisharp. So what I'm gonna do right here is he's definitely gonna go for the knockoff. So I'm just gonna U-turn out into my Diancie. It's a really risky play, but I don't want to lose my Keldeo Choice Scarf, which is why I'm making this play, as he does just go straight for the knockoff, so I'm able to get that right. And I can just Mega Evolve and go for the Protect right here without any qualms, as, yep, I just Protect right there, and he goes for the Iron Head. Moonblast should be able to take him out, so I'm just going to go for it. He's pretty weak. I don't have special attack investment, but I still feel like the Bisharp should die to this, but he actually switches out into his Heatran. That's okay with me. If I had Earth Power, he'd be in a sticky situation. I'm not sure if this thing has anything to hit me, so I'm going to go for the Protect. It concedes Leftovers recovery to the Heatran, but I want to scout out what he has. Okay, so he actually just goes straight for the Lava Plume, so that tells me he doesn't really have anything to hit me, so I'm just going to Diamond Storm. It should 2 KO him, as he actually tries to go for the Stealth Rocks, predicting me to switch out. And oof, that is rough on him. Ouch, I don't know if he has Protect or not. He does not, and I'm able to get the KO. 2 defense boosts, oh my god. This thing can just sweep now, because unless that Latias has Surf, it won't be able to KO me, oh my god. The defense boosts are gonna really hurt you. Okay, so he goes out into his Mamoswine. I'm not sure if I can Oko this, because my Diancie does not have the offensive investment. So, I'm gonna Calc. I don't even know if Max Special Attack Diancie can. Oh, it can. But, I don't have Special Attack investment. Unfortunately, I have none. And yeah, that's gonna stop me from getting the KO right there. So he's actually, I don't know, he's Rocks Heatran, so I'm not really sure what to think of that. But, I'm gonna go into my HydreiGONE, because I know he's gonna go for the Earthquake. Well, he could actually, well, no, because I got the defense boost there, he can't afford to go for the Ice move, and I can tank an Ice Shard. I don't actually know if Dark Pulse Okos this, because I feel like Mamoswine is slightly fatter than you'd expect it to be, but nope. Well, that's naive Mamoswine, so yeah, I am going to go for the Draco Meteor, and he doesn't even go for the Ice Shard, so look at that animation, that thing just dropped. Good god, but wow, so this is working really nicely for me. Diancie is able to put in a ton of work toward the rest of his team. Because I do have HP Fire, that Latias will outspeed me for sure, but that's just how it is. So he goes to his Breloom. I'm not sure if he wants to Mock or predict me to switch and Spore. I honestly think he'll just Mock Punch, but what do I need this for? I don't really need this for much. I'm just gonna go for another Draco Meteor, and he does not Mock Punch, so I'm able to get another kill on him. And I feel like I'm not really risking myself losing to like Pinsir or something unless I miss a Draco Meteor, because even though I have like all this minus like 4 special attack, this is still a Life Orb Stab Draco Meteor, so it'll do decent damage, and then from there I should be able to pick off the Pinsir. I do have Diancie to check any flying moves, priority flying moves. Orlando T to intimidate it so that Jirachi might be able to take a hit, or Orlando T itself. I don't know, I built it for the team building competition. But yeah, if he wants a chance to win here, he's definitely going to try to like SD as many times as he can and crit my team or something. But he does, oh yeah, I am faster, I forgot, because he has not Mega Evolved yet, so he does not have that speed, but he does just go straight for the SD. And I'm just going to keep clicking Draco Meteor, and I don't even know if -6 Dark Pulse can KO this pincer, but yeah, that's a strong HydreiGONE. 50% from -4 is pretty insane. But yeah, he just goes for the quick attack to take me out. But I do have the Diancie, which should be able to take a hit and just finish this off with a Moonblast. And from there, yeah, I take that with ease. Even a crit would not have killed me right there. So now what do I risk losing to? I don't risk losing to anything. I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast. I don't even know if Sucker Punch would kill me, and he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch. And this is basically a clean sweep. I think the matchup was really difficult for my opponent. If I didn't get that turn 1 flinch, this game definitely could have been really different. Your team matchup was rough. But yeah, that's just how it is. So I'm just gonna go to my Jirachi, and just U-turn out, get some damage on it, and then Ice You in this thing for the finish, or Dragon Pulse it. I'll just Dragon Pulse it with Superior so he can get a kill. And yeah, that's gonna be the game. So I guess I'll just search for another one. Yeah, this team matchup was pretty good for me, and I'm glad HydreiGONE was able to get some kills. GG, man. So, on to the next one. Well, I'll just wait to see what he's going to say as I search for another one. Thanks, man. Glad you enjoy. And, guess we'll just be searching for another game. And shoutouts Ethan God. Shoutouts Ethan God. But, we got Ghost Stall with a non-stall team. Yay. He's got Mega Metagross Sand. What breaks him? Well, HydreiGONE, I don't have superpower on this HydreiGONE. I'm contemplating putting superpower. Oh, Superior does very nicely. If I can weaken that Celebi and maybe that Lando T a little bit, my own Lando Double Dance can put in a ton of work. But what do I want to lead off with? I'm going to lead off with my Keldeo. Keldeo makes his Celebi come in, and Celebi coming in means I can bring in my Jirachi. If this is his rocker, that's going to be annoying, but yeah, okay, this is his rocker, so I think I will get out my Roxy. Okay, yeah, so he actually goes for the T-Wave. It's very interesting. I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'll be able to get off a slow U-turn, which is really great for me. This actually goes straight into Excadrill, and I do not get paralyzed, so that is splendid. What do I want to go to? I'm going to go to my HydreiGONE, because I feel like HydreiGONE can hit his team really hard. It was actually lefties. Interesting. I'm just going to go straight for a Fire Blast. I don't know what exactly he wants to do, as he does switch out to his T-Tar. I wasn't sure if he would switch out to his T-Tar or not, but I get off a bit of damage, and he's definitely Choice Scarf. He might go for the superpower right here, but I don't want to. He might also go for the Ice Punch, so I'm just going to go to my Jirachi. I can tank whatever he wants to go for, as he does go for the Ice Beam, so I can just go for a U-turn right here, and he can go back to his Excadrill. He does have this Sand, which is in his favor, but that's okay with me. I am going to go into my Lando T and basically threaten him out. I don't think he should go for the Rapid Spin right here, but just in case he does, I'm just going to go straight for the EQ, as he does actually Iron Head and flinches me. Okay, that's really annoying. That's very annoying, and he pulls a switch to a Lando T right there. So I'm not very happy with getting flinched right there, because I lose out on an opportunity to get off a bunch of damage on him. But I don't even know what this thing wants to do, so I'm just going to go for an Stone Edge and see what he wants to do, as he does go for the Rock Polish. Oh my god. You are not making me very happy. I'm going to go into my Keldeo. I'm going to have to Intimidate around this thing. I'm so annoyed. Okay, so that happens. I have to go back to my Lando T and Intimidate Shuffle this. I think I just might just straight up lose to this Lando T, but I might just straight up lose to this, but I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge. I don't know. Okay, he just goes for a Stone Edge. Does +1 Stone Edge take out my serve? They put me in a tough position. That Superior is Stone Edge +1. Okay, no. So I'm gonna go to my Superior, and Leaf Storm this thing. Hoping he misses, that would be splendid. I would be very happy if you miss, but no, he does not. And I am not able to take him out. Fuck. That is not very good. So, I think I just lose. But I'm going to go for Stone Edge misses. That's my only play at this point. Oh my god. Freaking. So, I don't think he does miss Stone Edge. Thank the lords. So I had to get a little lucky right there. I had no other choice than to get a little lucky right there. That's what I had to go for, and that's what I went for. He flinched the reason flinching my Lando T is so big is because I needed the health on my Lando T, and if I were to lose my health, I wouldn't want to lose it in a way where I basically just wouldn't want to lose it by doing nothing. So I'm going to actually make an aggressive prediction right here. Actually, I have a superior sack. I don't know if he'd crunch her. I feel like he'd crunch, so I'm going to go for the roost, as he actually pulls a double switch into his Keldeo, so I guess that's okay for me. I'm just going to sack my superior here. I don't really have another choice. This Keldeo is... Oh, wow, this team is weak to Keldeo. Good god. Oh, I know why. Because the way I built this team, I don't know why I forgot this, but the way I built this team was so that choice locked Keldeo would be a liability for my opponent, because HydreiGONE can sponge all the water hits, and AP Superior can also take it on, kind of. And it can take Icy when you get a contrary boost, whereas if he locks himself into a move like Secret Sword, as he just did, then my Lando T can set up all the fuck over it. So cursing a little here, but I get off a Secret Sword right there as he goes for his Secret Sword and gets a freaking crit. That is massive. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? But oh, I changed this to Timid. Did I? Oh, okay, I changed this to Timid Keldeo. I didn't even realize I did that. But then his Keldeo, okay, I win this feat. Thank god. So that's, my Keldeo goes down right there, but oh my god, I'm just gonna lose to his Excadrill. I literally just lose to Excadrill. What the heck do I do to beat Excadrill? Santa's gonna end this turn, and yeah, he goes to a Celebi. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse right here and take him out, so that's great, and now his Metagross has not Mega Evolved, so that's exactly what I want the position to be. This is still pretty much a lost game. I'll be completely honest with you, this is still pretty much a lost game because of that Excadrill, and I don't have any of my mons that can take on Excadrill anymore, but he goes for the Stone Edge right here, that's okay. I have to use Protect Stalling to beat this Excadrill. Like, I can't even beat this Excadrill. Like, how the heck do I even beat this Excadrill? But I'm gonna go to my Diancie and use Protect to stall out a turn of Sand. This is literally the best I can do in this situation. And I have to sack a Mon to this thing too, and give it Leftovers Recovery, which is just so frustrating. But I'm gonna go to my Jirachi here. I feel like he had Earthquake. Oh my god, I want to cancel this right now. Oh, he did not Earthquake, so I'm gonna go to my Jirachi right there, and I'm gonna go to my HydreiGONE. It's the only thing I can do. If he double Iron Heads, he double Iron Heads. There's nothing I can do about that. And he does not double Iron Head, which is splendid. So I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor right here. Oh, he outspeeds me. Interesting. So that is not very good for me. I'm gonna go to my Diancie, and I pretty much lose this game. I did not realize this was Jolly Extra. I probably could have calced the damage. Yeah, I could have Wood Blasted there too, but I think I have to go for like a Stone Edge miss. I feel like I have to, and I have to go for like a Meteor Bash miss too. I think like those are things I have to do at this point. So I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast right here. Oh, it's not Scarf. Interesting. I thought the T-Tar was Scarf. I guess not. So, oh, I keep getting confused by the Sand turns because I keep reading it differently than the way they're showing it. But I have to sack my Jirachi right here, and then hope his Metagross somehow like misses or something, which is not gonna happen. He probably even has Hammer Arm or something to take me out, or Bullet Punch. But Now this is just the best I could do when this X-Drill should have been dead, and my Lando T should have been doing a lot more than it did, but I'm gonna HP fire here and hope for the best. Let's see what happens. The moment of truth. Oh my god, that did nothing. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh my god. Can I get another miss? No way. No way, yeah. That's a cool animation. Why did that HP fire do so little? And that HP fire actually did nothing. Metagross. Metagross. And is that thing running bulk? The heck, that has to be a really bulky Metagross. It did 39%. What the heck? Sorry, that was a little draft I was working on, but what the heck? This thing has to have bulk, and I must have gotten like a really low roll. Wait, what did I get on the 2 turns? 39 and 39. What the heck? Very interesting. So he must have had a lot of bulk right there. So, oh my god, I did get the Stone Edge miss, but that flinch was massive. As you saw, I had to dance around that X-Drill at the end. And losing my Lando T like that was really not good. That's why I didn't go for the prediction of Stone Edging or something like that. Because I knew that if he switched out to his Lando T, it's not going to be horrible. But if I let my Lando T take damage and don't get anything back in return, it's going to be really bad for me. So this guy has a Mandibuzz, Scizor, Clefable team. And then 3 solid offensive mods. So Mandibuzz is annoying. Jirachi can possibly flinch it down. I'm noticing that this team loves this mod. It doesn't really use Wish. Like, sometimes it'd like to use Wish, but it doesn't really use Wish that much, which is interesting. But, he has the Clefable, which hardwalls my HydreiGONE, but Diancie can potentially break his team so badly, and I'm actually going to lead with the Diancie. If his Keldeo is not Choice Scarf, I can utilize that to my advantage, but, he actually leads with this Thundurus. I don't know if I take a Thunderbolt. Because if I do, I might just let that happen. But because if he Nasty Plots on a Protect, that'll be really, really bad. But I don't like it. I do take a Thunderbolt, and I do have some health left. So I'm actually gonna Mega Evolve and go straight for the Diamond Storm. I could switch out. I could also Protect. But oh, frick! What the heck? So he actually has Volt Switch, which is not a bad option, but he does hit me with a critical hit, and that is massive. That is massive. Oh my god. That is so huge. I'm gonna go to my HydreiGONE, and I'm gonna go straight for the Fire Blast. If he goes to his Clefable, then I can switch out to my Jirachi on a 4 soft boiled and start to do something. He actually goes straight to his oh my god. No, don't do this to me. I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor, hoping he stays in. That Fire Blast would have not only gotten damage, but it would have told me his spread, which is really, really good information. And oh, he's specially defensive. So, this guy is pissing me off now. But I'm gonna go to my Jirachi. I have no choice, as he actually goes to his Clefable. Splendid. So I'm gonna get out my rocks, and I need to Iron Head flinch this guy. I'm done. But I'm gonna go for the Wish right here. I'm not sure exactly what he wants to do. He might just Volt Switch again. Oh, he actually goes for an HP. Okay, so that's okay with me. I'm just gonna go for the what do I go for? I'm gonna switch into my HydreiGONE. If he Volt Switches, I'll just get back my health, and if he HP Ices, oh, he Thunder Waves. What a dick. So what do I do here? I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast, as he should Volt Switch out, or just go switch directly into his Clefable, which is unaware. Wonderful, and I get paralyzed, so I'm not able to get off Fire Blast damage on that thing, which would have been splendid, but he goes for the Wish. I'm gonna U-turn out, as he goes into his Thundurus, so this Thundurus is really annoying me, but okay. So I'm gonna go into my HydreiGONE, as he gets at that Wish to full. This is annoying. I'm gonna go for another Fire Blast. He hasn't really even seen that I have Fire Blast. He does go straight for the HP Ice, but if I get off this Fire Blast, that's solid damage, which will be great for me. And I want to go to my Jirachi right here. I don't know if he'll Volt Switch or not, but If he goes for an HP Ice, that's great for me. If he goes for a Volt Switch, I do have Wish, which I'm using now, so that's interesting. But he does go straight for the Volt Switch. But Jirachi is bulky as heck. Oh my god. It may be worthwhile to cut down on my speed investment on this Jirachi. I think I actually know, because it has speed for Kyurem, which is I think is a pretty important benchmark, especially with, well, not necessarily with this team, but he goes to his Mandibuzz, which is screaming flinch me, because I am going to go for the flinch on this Mandibuzz. I don't care. I am going to go for the flinch, and the RNGesus better give me this flinch, because that's what I need to do. After losing that Diancie turn 1 to the Voltwitch crit, I mean, Voltwitch definitely caught me off guard, but I wouldn't have lost my Diancie, so that's really, really bad. But I'm getting the flinches, so do I get this last one? Yes, I do get the last flinch, which is splendid. Splendid for me. So, because Mandibuzz is often used for defog, I'm thinking this thing is dead and the Gladius does not have defog. I could have gone for the U-turn right there, but it wouldn't have killed the Mandibuzz, which is why I didn't want to risk doing that. But he's definitely just gonna go for a water move right here. I definitely feel he's just gonna go for a water move. Can I afford to... This Thundurus is dead, right? Yeah, his Thundurus... Oh my god. Serperior's just gonna win this game. Good god. So, okay, so he just goes for a Scald. Yeah, see, like, HydreiGONE... Oh, he's Life Orb. Interesting. So, I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast in case he, like, decides that he wants to switch out to try to use my HydreiGONE or something like that, but I think now it's just gonna come down to whether I can hit my Leaf Storm or not. Oh, he's unaware Clefable. That's annoying. I completely forgot about the unaware on Clefable, which is going to be a nuisance for sure, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's see how much Spadef he has. Oh, not a ton of Spadef. So, he might go for the Protect right here because the Leaf Storm did 47%. So, no, he actually goes straight for the Wish. So, I'm going to Iron Head here. If he switches out, he's let his Keldeo be alive, but this is okay with me because I can just U-turn out to my Serperior, and as long as Jirachi does not get burnt, that's okay with me. And he just goes straight for the Secret Sword, so this is splendid because I can bring in my Serperior and his Clef is really, really low, so he can use this as an opportunity to sack him on for sure, which I think he should do, but this is good because my Serperior can pressure him a lot, and the fact that he couldn't wish up his Clefable is really good for me. So there's the Mandibuzz sack. The sacks are definitely going to be annoying to stop Serp from getting up a boost, but it actually goes straight to his Scizor. If he has a U-turn, that's going to be annoying. I don't know if I'm going to go to my Lando T, and let's see what he does. If he has a U-turn, it's going to be a nuisance, but yeah, he does go for the U-turn, so he can ring in his Keldeo or his Latios right here. There's not much I can do about that. He does go to his Keldeo, so what I'm going to do is... Do I want my Serp to take damage? I don't want it to take damage. Keldeo is really not that great in this matchup. It lets the Clef heal up. It checks the Scizor. I guess it checks the Scizor, but my Lando... Oh, he actually pulls a double into his Latios. Very interesting play. I don't know if I can afford to go to my Clefable. I honestly don't know if I can afford to go to my Clefable. My Jirachi. How much does Jirachi take from this Latios? I haven't ever calculated that. So let's remove all these Spadef EVs and calc it. So Latios does, yeah, not that much damage, that's what I thought. So, Jirachi also lets his Scizor set up, and I think pressuring Clefable is a good way to beat it. So he does just go straight for the Psyshock, which is great. So this means I can just U-turn out, and if he goes for the Draco, I will be at weakened, but he actually doesn't even reveal Life Orb, so I'm not even sure what set his Latios is. If he's Calm Mind, that's going to be nasty. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it's going to be nasty. Serperior. And I have an Assault Vest, but he might have +1 special attack, and that's going to be nasty, like I said. But oh no, that's wonderful. So he actually U-turns out to his Scizor, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Lando T, and I'm going to go for the Rock Polish, expecting him to sack his Thunderous right here. As he actually stays in and goes for the SD. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake right here, as he just goes straight for the BP. So I'm able to get off that massive damage on the Scizor, and it's whether I want to guarantee that this Scizor is gone, or save my Lando T. And I think the play is to guarantee that the Scizor is gone, so I'm just going to leave in my Lando T, go to my Keldeo, and just Scald. I think Scald's the right play. I think by guaranteeing the Scizor is gone, it kind of helps my Serperior out a little bit, that I don't have to take a Bullet Punch, so I more comfortably can take on the Latios, even if I don't have a special attack boost. And Jirachi is my safe haven for the Clefable, basically. I don't know, maybe keeping my Lando T would have been nice, but I'm really not sure. But I am going for the Serperior winning in the end. That's how I'm planning to try to win this game out. So we saw that Leaf Storm did 47% and he takes rocks. So I don't even. I think this game is manageable. He can sack a Scizor right here. Honestly, I would go if I were him. I'd just go for the BP right here and let his Scizor die. It doesn't really have any use anymore. If his Latios had default, he definitely would have gone for it. So that's that. But if he sacks this and then brings out his Clefable, I'm gonna go for the Scald and then switch out to my Jirachi. If he goes to his Latios, I think I'm just gonna let my Keldeo go and just go from there. When his Clef switch ends, it's gonna be at like 40% health, so I feel like just not letting this Clef heal up is in my best interest. I don't want to go for the Hydro Pump though, because it will, if I go for the Hydro Pump, I could miss, and that would be worse than scalding this Clefable, not killing it, not burning it, and letting it go for the Protect and heal itself up. Is basically what I'm saying. This guy's taking too much time, so I'm going to start the timer, and he just goes straight for the BP as I finish him off with the Scald. I mean, the reason I stayed in with Lando, even though I could have gone to Keld, or even I could have gone to Keld, but like I feel like if he roosted, it would put me in a worse position than if I let my Lando T die and let this situation come up that is coming up right now. Right now, if he Calm Minds, that is going to be scary. Calm Mind Latios is definitely nice. So he actually tries to pull a double switch into his Keldeo, and does not get that right. So my Keldeo, I don't even want my Keldeo anymore, to be completely honest. So he's gonna die to Life Orb right here, as he takes me out with a Secret Sword crit. I don't even know if the crit mattered, but it probably did not. And I think going to Jirachi just wins. But he could have like HP Fire or like Earthquake on his Latios, so I'm actually going to go to my Serperior. He actually goes to his Clefable, so I'm just going to Leaf Storm. If he has Protect, he's going to go for it right here. He can't heal up his Thunderous. He does have the Protect, so... Oh, so this Leaf Storm might kill. I don't know if it will, but it might. And it does not kill, but he will go for the Wish right here, and he's kind of forced to Protect. If he doesn't Protect, what is he going to accomplish? He's going to go for the Moonblast. It's not going to really do much for anything for him. So he gets some Leftovers recovery is basically the main thing that from here, but I get my own Leftovers recovery, and I can just go for the Iron Head, and he just goes for the Moonblast. Yeah, so this is pretty much a locked game, I feel. This game is pretty much in lock. I'm going to go for the Wish, just so in case this Latios is like Calm Mind, I have a little more safe haven. If he actually decides to go for the Protect, that was a completely useless Protect right there. But there was really no downside to me going for Wish, which is why I just went for the Wish. Unless he went for his own Wish, which he should have done, and then maybe he had a chance, but he did not. I mean, I feel like Jirachi kind of just wins this game, but he goes to his Latios right here. He just forfeits, yeah, so it's not Calm Mind Latios. Calm Mind Latios, I feel like it had potentially the ability to potentially be a threat, but I guess that's not the case. So I'm able to win this game, and I think this live has gone on for a bit of a while, so I'm just going to end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this team, the importable for this team will be posted on Twitter, so definitely go down to the description. The Twitter The link to my Twitter will be right there. Follow me. I post updates on videos and like other fun stuff sometimes. And yeah, that's it. See you guys later.